10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
When cargo ships set sail, they take on ballast water to keep stable at sea. Water pumped on board in one port may contain aquatic organisms that could be released if the ballast is emptied in another port. In 1991, cholera appeared in 3 separate ports on the west coast of South America and swept across the continent, reaching as far as the Gulf of Mexico. The most likely source? South Asia, previously the only place this strain had been reported.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today we from Group 6 want to present our title, Invasive Species Can We Eat Our Way Out of Crisis? And here are our group members. What is invasive species? Most often, a non-native species that spread from a point of introduction to become naturalized negatively alter its new environment. Are they edible to eat our way out of crisis?
No. We can eat invasive species our way out of a crisis because it will give an impact to the ecosystem and human. For the example, predatory species also known as lionfish. The lionfish invasion is considered one of the most serious new threats to the Caribbean and Florida coral reef ecosystem.
Dangerously beautiful, perhaps the most appropriate to be pinned as a nickname for this beautiful fish, lionfish. Although it looks very beautiful, do not ever try to touch or even hold this fish. It can be fatal as a result. On its stone fin, the lionfish contains a fairly dangerous poison. If a person is stung, it can cause fever and wounds that are quite fatal.
One of invasive species is Carex quadricarinatus. Its common name is red claw crayfish or Australian red claw crayfish. In Malaysia, it is known as freshwater lobster. It is originated from northern Australian and southeastern Papua New Guinea. It lives in freshwater habitat. In Malaysia, this freshwater lobster can be found wild at southern Malaysia Peninsula and east of Malaysia. It also well known in aquaculture sector because it have high range tolerance of environment, make it easy to culture in various environment. It also distributed in aquarium industry because it have an attractive blue color. In wild, this freshwater lobster is invasive because it alter the ecosystem by consuming various species as food. It also reducing fishermen catch and destroy their nets. This invasive species can bring harm or bad health impact to human if it is consumed without proper handling and cooking, because it may be an intermediate host for parasitic Dacian flatworms such as lung flax and rickettsia parasite, which is zoonosis species.
Invasive species are hard to control even if we consume it. For example, European green crab. They are extremely efficient predator of clams and scallops, as well as destroy seagrasses while hunting and burrowing. It also causes crashes in shellfish populations, destruction of eelgrass beds, reduced biodiversity, and causes declines of the native crab species. Although we consume these green crabs to eradicate them, it's impossible to stop the damages that these green crabs cause to other native species, as it's huge in population size, and even the baby green crab, which is smaller than a human thumbnail, can damage native species such as softshell clams.
As a conclusion, we cannot eat invasive species our way out of a crisis. It is not only give impact to human health, but it also can threat our environment. Invasive species are capable of causing extinctions of native plants and animals, reducing biodiversity, competing with native organisms for limited resources, and altering habitats. This can result in huge economic impacts and fundamental disruptions of coastal and Great Lakes ecosystems. It is hard to control invasive species since it can breed and spread quickly, taking over an area. If we keep consuming invasive species, this will provide an incentive to maintain the species in order to sustain the market. We have to decrease the invasive species in ecosystem in order to protect our native species. Thank you for watching.